say, cuz. And you have
Better
two
than
free games and 2 free games. What's up with that?
2 free games from what?
Your stupid ass party modes. They say no Mario Party, piece of shit.
Still fucking counts those, nigga. What you mean?
Nigga, no one counts those. No, nigga, we're not counting those.
You couldn't win me in that shit, so you lost.
I told you beforehand.
Don't fucking matter, you lost, fool.
I'm pretty sure I left some of those games too.
Don't matter, you lost, fool.
Fucking pussy.
My son, nigga. You go up a little bit, you don't know how to act, nigga.
Nigga, I'm literally the god. No one has beaten me.
You fucking trash, kid.
I have the worst team, nigga.
You're trash, kid.
I have the worst team, nigga.
You're
My
trash, kid.
my hero fucks all your fucking strikers.
You're trash, kid.
My hero make all y'all niggas go depressed.
No, you don't know how to act, Brody. You need to be humble,
No,
huh?
Cody, I don't
You
give a
need some
fuck.
dick, huh, Brody?
I'm fucking embarrassed, cuz I'm fucking. You see that record? Look at the record.
Shit trash.
Mm-hmm.
You get gifted dubs by you.
Fuck is Scooby Dop 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 Dop. Yep, yes, yes, yes. Tell me it doesn't sound like a good deal. I got them a chickens, some fries, a McFlurry for $15. Delivered already though. Fucking Tamori, bro. He jumped to tackled.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I knew there had to be at least one decent place in town.
Bro, Petit fucking annoying, nigga. I'm playing against the nigga who hasn't. He fucking the goddamn cock, nigga.
Don't even try it.
I don't know. Got him in.
No, we already talked about this last.
Scooby Dee dope, 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 dope. Yes, 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 yes.
Hey, you know what? Him. He can't, park at any place. And be careful getting in that car.
Vamos,
Don't get any
Busquitas.
store, And make sure you put the good gas in there.
I need that Jorginho though, straight up.
Make the engine start knocking. I don't want that.
You don't leave milk inside the car. Always buckle up the cars. Don't park in the sun or the steeple gets you.
Oh, Jorginho's good?
Bye, baby.
Can you give a call?
Niggas cross, niggas like Busquitas.
What?
A nigga Jorginho. That Payet card is stupid, nigga. I hate that shit. Never ever forget the bell.
What's the Centurion's 100 players upgrade pack?
You got 100 players on?
Worth it or not?
I haven't done it. I'm saving my fodder. Waiting for another icon pack probably during some of the year. Watch.
Yeah, for sure. They like to do that so people get rid of their players.
Yeah, so. Exactly, so I can get rid of players. So do I. I want a Jorginho, nigga. I really want a Jorginho. Or a untradeable Puskas. Although Petit wasn't that bad of a upgrade. Nigga, you seen the niggas in the E-League of this shit? They're fucking garbage. I thought they were actually good, nigga. No, hell no. They're fucking slow. They just pass more. They're pussies.
Sigue sin parar, gana terreno. Parece que el árbitro lo ha visto bien. Será córner. El último en tocarla fue un defensor. Ahí va a meter el córner. Descolgando la pelota está el guardameta. Le ha regalado la pelota al rival. Va a alcanzar esa pelota.
Bro, Di Natale, you're by yourself, cuzzo. This nigga's playing Van Dijk as CDM. It's working for him too. My God. Excuse me.
Ahí está el silbato que nos indica que se ha terminado el primer tiempo.
How long did you take to get your McDonald's?
I didn't get McDonald's, I got Taco Bell.
Okay.
It took like 20 minutes.
Like, I'm about to get my shit in 7 minutes. You can put up in a bike road.
That was the first one that didn't get delivered. That poor nigga in the bike way.
Just say, here you go, Cody. Halftime, hit a blink, quick.
Let's do it.
1, 2, let's do it. Goddamn, this shit. Goddamn. Fuck you, Thunder. You know what movie? I'm gonna watch Ted today. Fuck you, Thunder. You can suck my dick.
Circulando la pelota cerca del área, esto puede ser bueno. Qué buena acción. Mbappé. La buscaron y la consiguieron. Chiellini con el balón. Lo que es apretar bien los botones, mira lo que acaba de hacer.
Bro, get the fuck off me, you stupid ass Van Dyke, bro. Get the fuck off me. Hey, the uniform is sick, nigga. Okay, his whole team is black, and his goalkeeper is also black. That's sick, huh?
Nigger squad.
Pretty much. But what's up with that? I never seen a goalkeeper also be black like that.
Magnan was black.
When I had you to myself. Bro, how old is Di Natale? He's 34 or 44? Did I read that
I have
right?
no idea.
He's young, nigga. Then Ronaldo's like good, nigga. For his age, fuck these niggas. I don't know. All these old heads retired hella early. Beckham retired hella early.
Se viene el... Pegó en el
That nigga
palo.
almost scored an Olympico on me. Holy crap. Oh, nigga. I'm about to show you how to score an Olympico. Yeah.
Esta puede ser buena. Era imposible pasar.
Cause I hate when niggas get
Madrid needs to win more, bro.
Politano.
which some of
Yo no sé si este partido va a terminar
Madrid
así.
versus Barca.
Estamos viendo las cosas
uh,
como están intentando romperlo.
Clásico.
Podría ser gol.
Derrota de saque.
Super clásico.
Sigue esperando porque se abre la oportunidad.
el super clásico.
Y cambia de posesión ante el ataque.
It's the final. It's not for the La Liga. The final for the cup.
Un empate. Imagino que los jugadores tendrán unas ganas de meter el arco este en la chimenea.
Buena pelota y puede llegar primero. Ah, no, pero termina fuera de juego. Mateo Politano. Ahí está, Di Natal. Se lo clava en la pierna.
Bro, he's getting so fucking lucky.
Esa distancia parecía ya cantado.
Oportunidades no le
Oh,
faltan para
baby,
sacarse
give
el
me
partido.
one more chance to show you that I love you. Oh, please let me be back in your heart.
Buena recuperación en zona de peligro.
Oh, darling, how is
Buscas
fine.
un respiro de alivio tras esta recuperación. Ahí tienen una buena oportunidad de contra.
Oh, on him, boy. On him, boy.
Acá se puede venir algo bueno. Ahí lo
Oh, that's some bullshit, nigga. That's some bullshit ass goals.
baja con este nuevo tanto.
I have not seen one good goal off of this bullshit ass nigga.
Resultado y una ventaja a la que le queda poco tiempo para ser aguantada.
Y bueno, con tanta insistencia, al final cayó.
Valle. Mbappé. Mbappé. Ataja Courtois. Se va a llevar el balón a su casa. Convirtió goles para todos los gustos. Hemos visto ya
Bro,
pocos
fuck that
goles
stupid ass
en la
Payet
pasada
card on God,
fase de
bro.
grupo. Qué buena bocha
I
metiste.
hate that shit, bro. I hate it with a fucking passion.
Un centro peligroso, bien rechazado.
But nigga has like, it doesn't even look like he has good stats. Nigga, the nigga's a fucking baller.
¡Gol! Pasa el tiempo, pero ahora la diferencia es menor, manito.
No sé si el rival aguantará el resultado o se logrará la hazaña.
Sorry about the outfit. Won't take it off. Who are you gonna call her? Any good girl.
Terminar el tiro de esquina.
Yo,
Corner
I'm
con
not comida, you
seguridad
fucking
junto al
cunt.
cráter de ese volcán. Se entendió golazo. Fantástica, acrobática definición para quedarse con uno de los mejores goles que verán en mucho tiempo. Esto está 4-2 y les aseguro que veremos más. Hacen un gran trabajo para sumarse todos atacando. Pero esto que no prospera. Buena pelota.
Bro, you piece of shit, he moved the fucking goalkeeper.
En las estadísticas.
You piece of fucking shit, bro. I was about to tie. No, he won. My winning streak is over. No.
Hoy los locales con un
You
silbatazo final
piece of
tras él y
fucking
vamos a
shit,
escuchar
nigga.
seguro también los silbidos desde la grada.
Esta es la realidad, Fernando, ¿eh? El
Nigga
tiempo
moved the
ya se
stupid
acabó.
ass goalkeeper.
Reaccionar me parece que lo han intentado un poquito tarde.
Nigga, this shit looks like they just put the fucking Oreos on top.
Pequeños errores que cometen.
Got your mama on top.
Your mama don't count, nigga. I been fuck your mama.
Got your mama on top.
So, nigga, you need that?
Got your mama.
That Oreo McFlurry after fucking your milfy mama's pussy tastes so good, nigga.
Where you got your food in?
Yeah, nigga.
When did you go outside?
Hmm?
When did you go outside?
I can't understand you for sure, nigga.
When did you go outside?
I didn't. He came to the door.
Oh.
But I seen him through the window. Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. You lunch time? What, David, when did you know you were gonna become a nigger? Like the official day though.
What?
When did you learn you were gonna become a nigger?
Yeah, fuck your mama. Once I liked that nigger pussy, that jungle pussy, I knew I was a nigger.
You just knew. Sarah Dilemma. I fucked your mama's white suburban pussy and I'm not sure what I am. What do you think I am? Hmm?
Faggot. This young man.
Faggot, I don't think so, because I was fucking on your mama.
Young man, nigga.
What?
You little man.
I'm your man's? No, I think I'm your mama's man.
You little man.
I'm her man's. Got you.
You little man.
You like men?
You like man.
You like men.
You like man.
You like men.
You like man.
You like men. No, I like trans. I kind of don't want to play no more. Mm.
Fucking around?
Nope.
Let me smell your dick. Nah, you ain't been going around. You been all busy. Let me smell your dick. I can tell. I ain't playing with you. Move. You been fucking around?
Thoughts on that thing? Hmm?
What?
Thoughts on that thing?
On what?
Hey, what? You been fucking around?
Nope.
Let me smell your dick. Nah, if you ain't been going around, you been all busy. Let me smell your dick. I can tell. I ain't playing with you. Move! Been fucking around?
Let me smell your dick. Kanye up. The pictures are man.
Vamos.
Kanye arriba. Kimi ahorita crying. Kimi crying. Kimi crying. Kimi crying because P left Pete on the beat. Pete, fuck Pete. Fuck Pete, mierda. Pete, fuck ski, man. What the fuck is your ski now, huh? Nigga, bitch went from making bound 2 to getting that ski dick. Hmm. Hmm. Wait. Wait. Kanye had a different girl before this one, though, huh?
Yeah, Junior Fox.
Judah Fox is bomb, though. What the fuck? Here's out, nigga. Here's out. It's for you, alright? Since I know you like that scary shit.
I rent out my South Carolina house on Airbnb whenever I'm not using it. It's a modest 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom house by the beach. 2 of the bedrooms are guest rooms, which are accessible to the people renting it. The master bedroom I keep locked with my clothes and certain belongings in there. That room is for me, and I have to keep my stuff somewhere instead of lugging it back and forth every time I go down there. I have a regular lock and then a deadbolt lock on there, so no one's ever getting in there unless they chop the door down or break through the window. But also, it's not like I keep anything super expensive in there, mainly just clothing. This was early last spring. It was still chilly up in Massachusetts where I live most of the year. I wanted to take a drive down to my South Carolina house for the week. For the most part, I work remotely, so luckily I'm able to do this when I want to. Ordinarily, I'd have my usual cleaning lady come and clean the house after each guest leaves. The cost of her service is baked into the price of the rental on Airbnb. But since I was going down right after the current renter would leave, I just pocketed the cleaning lady money and planned on going down to clean it myself. The last renter was a guy named Ramon. Through our messages, he told me he was renting with his fiancée and asked for good restaurants to eat at in the area. He seemed trustworthy. I always prefer to rent to couples or smaller groups of women as opposed to groups of young men, because they're usually the ones to come and get shit-faced and potentially damage the place. I
Hello,
started
us?
my drive very early in the morning. It was about a 16-hour drive, stopping only for a quick bite and to use the bathroom. By the time I got to the house, it was about 10 o'clock at night. I went to unlock and open the front door first, before going back to my car to grab my bags and go inside. I was shot from driving. I didn't even bother checking the place out or anything for a mess. I just went straight to my bedroom door to unlock it. I collapsed into the bed without brushing my teeth or anything. For those that haven't done it, a 16-hour straight drive will absolutely kill you. I crawled under the covers, and I was out like a baby in a matter of minutes. You'd think I'd have slept through the night, but no, I woke up in a black room. The clock next to my bed read 11:30 p.m. I had only been asleep for a little more than an hour. Something woke me up. I grabbed my phone to check for any texts out of habit. Then I turned on the bedside lamp. I looked around the room, then got up and went out to the living room. I took this moment to start analyzing the place. I didn't notice a single thing moved. Not a pillow, not a can of beer, nothing. I went to the bedrooms. Both were void of any people, though the covers on a bed in one of the rooms seemed to have been moved. So yes, they did come. I thought they may have been the cleanest couple to have ever stayed in my place. I have a camera set up on the front porch of the house. I I never really think to check it unless a customer is giving me any kind of hard time, but I was curious. I opened the app to the camera system on my phone and went to the movement history. It picked up on a man entering the house via the code lock 3 days earlier. Just a man, though. He had no woman with him. Strange. I checked for any other movement updates from then until the moment I showed up, which it also caught on video, and there was nothing. I checked it over like 5 times. I suddenly got the chills. I went to the Airbnb app to message Ramon and ask if he checked out okay, even though it was late at night. I went to check the bedroom where I presumed he slept in. I started checking under the bed and in the closets. I was yanking the closet doors open as if I were ripping off a Band-Aid. Each time, I was greeted with an empty closet. I moved along to the second guest bedroom. Both twin beds in here were still neat and untouched. As I yanked open the last closet he could have been in, I saw that it was empty. I sat on one of the beds for a second to just stare at the conversation between Ramon and I. That's when I heard the master bedroom door click shut, quietly, in a way that a person would have done it, not a draft. I went out to the living room and looked at the master bedroom door. I said, Ramon, are you still in here? With a shake in my voice. No response. I could see the light was still on in the room through the bottom crack of the door. I got on all fours to look under the crack of the door, and I fell backwards when I saw 2 feet standing not far behind the door, maybe a couple feet away. I went to the knife holder in the kitchen planning to grab the biggest carving knife, and it was already taken. By this point, my only logical option was to leave the house and call 911, and that's what I did. I waited out front until the police showed up. Then as we went inside, there was Ramon, waiting in the living room, no knife in hand. He spoke in his Portuguese accent, acting all innocent, saying he just needed a place to stay for one more night, which was complete bullshit. He denied ever picking up the knife, which was conveniently placed back in the knife holder now. After 30 minutes of 2 police officers outside talking to Ramon and 2 inside talking to me, they actually let him go and told me I should contact Airbnb and try to work it out with them. And I was just shocked. I felt like the police didn't do their job. After everyone left, I changed the lock code on the door, and I contacted Airbnb about what happened. Though I didn't receive payment for the extra day Ramon squatted in my house, they did apparently ban him from ever using the app again. It doesn't really feel like proper justice, though, when he was potentially waiting to stab me in my own house, in my own bedroom.
These are real, by the way. Not bad, right? Ramon, the Portuguese. Ramon. Estilo brasileño. I want to know why Hero's so good. He literally, he has no reason to be this good, nigga. He just has good jumping, that's about it. He has alright long passes. His reactions are good, maybe? Tomorrow be crazy too. Absolutely disgusting tomorrow. Steven, nigga, I hear you breathing.
26 years old, still living with my parents. I'm not content with my job, and I'm in a relationship that I'm not too sure about. To say I've been stressed would be a monumental understatement. My mom and I were not getting along one week, and everyone was just bothering me. I wanted to escape for a weekend. I looked.
This nigga sounds like me. I might need you to go back a little bit. Hear this nigga.
I'm 26 years old, still living with my parents. I'm not content with my job, and I'm in a relationship that I'm not too sure about. To say I've been stressed would be a monumental understatement. My mom and I were not getting along one week, and everyone was just bothering me. I wanted to escape for a weekend. I looked into little one-bedroom Airbnbs up in the mountains and found one for cheap. It was in Troutdale, Virginia, a couple hours away from us. And based on the pictures, it was this nice, private, and peaceful-looking little place surrounded by woods. It was the fall, too, so the foliage was going to be beautiful. I told my parents I was going there for the weekend. My mom seemed overly happy about me leaving for the weekend. My girlfriend was more so just confused, finding it weird and suspicious that I was going away to some random cabin in the woods alone for a weekend. When Friday came, I packed a backpack full of clothes, toiletries, and my laptop, and I headed out for the road. It was around a 2.5-hour drive door to door. The area of Troutville was very quiet and scenic. It was a perfect escape from suburbia back home. I needed a nice weekend just to spend to myself. I was driving up a gravel road when my GPS told me I arrived. I saw an opening in the trees next to the road. The instructions the owner of the Airbnb gave me were to cut through this opening onto the grass and up the little hill. I did exactly this, and there I saw the cute little house sitting at the top of the hill. The second I stepped out of the car, I inhaled the fresh rural air, instantly feeling happy I did this. The owner told me where to find the key to the front door. I let myself in and checked the place out. It was a nice cozy living room, small kitchen, bathroom, and one loft bedroom that you had to climb a ladder-like stairway to get up into. And there was a circular window over the bed. Lots of light got into the house, which was nice. I went out to walk some of the trails the owner told me about a 5-minute drive away. On the drive back to the house afterwards, I noticed these two guys walking down the gravel road. As my car was passing, they literally stopped in their tracks to turn and look at me as I passed. I waved and smiled, thinking they were friendly locals, but they didn't wave back. It was completely off-putting. They looked at me as if my driving down the road was a crime. I didn't look back. I turned into the entrance of the property and back up the hill. I started reading one of the books I brought with me in the living room with the fireplace going. It was incredibly cozy. The sun was on its way down, and after reading a chapter of my book, I realized I was getting hungry. I went outside to my car, about to drive to the nearest Walmart, when I noticed two men kind of running into the woods down the hill by the entrance of the property, probably in response to seeing me come outside. I wondered if it was those two guys from the road earlier. It was incredibly strange. I suddenly decided to take my laptop and backpack with me in the car while I was gone just to be safe. On the drive into town, I messaged the owner letting him know about this. He replied saying it's nothing to be alarmed about. There's a lot of teens in the area that walk around. So I dismissed it. I drove like 20 minutes to the closest Walmart since there were literally no grocery stores in the area. I picked up a few food items to hold me over. Some milk, granola bars, fruit, frozen dinners, bread, and cold cuts. By the time I got back to the Airbnb, it was completely pitch black out. There were no streetlights on these gravelly roads, and with no neighboring houses, truly the only light was from my headlights. It was creepy for sure. I pulled up to the hill to the little house. It was almost hard to find in the dark. I grabbed my backpack and the grocery bag and went up to the house in the dark, using my phone's flashlight to see. Once inside, I locked the door immediately. It was creepy out there. I ate real quick and went back to reading my book by the fire, and pretty soon the lights to the room suddenly cut out, and the only light in the entire house was from the fireplace. I tried flicking on anything electric, but the power was gone. I went to message the owner again, who swiftly replied back to check the main breaker in the circuit box outside by the telephone pole near the back of the house. I didn't reply. There was no way in hell I was going out there. I was already paranoid from earlier. And why would the power be randomly cut out anyway? Something was off. I heard a creak in the floorboard from the darkest corner of the room by the bathroom door. I looked over, saw this tall, looming figure in the doorway of the bathroom, lit up only by the fireplace. My worst fear had been realized. This was actually happening. A soft yet deep and disturbing voice told me to remain calm and give him everything I had. I was so scared I could barely speak. I said all I had was my laptop and some clothes. He told me to empty my wallet of all my money, which I did. As he stood in the doorway, I still couldn't see his face. He told me to go into the kitchen and stay there. Moments later, I heard the door to the house close. I looked into the living room. My laptop, backpack, and money was all gone. I called 911 quietly to report a robbery. 20 minutes later, an officer arrived. I described the two guys I'd seen walking down the street earlier that day, assuming it was them working together on this. Basically, all the officer could tell me was that they'd be on the lookout for anyone matching those descriptions. I messaged the owner to tell him what happened, and he was sympathetic at first, or so it seemed. He said I could go home the next day, but he didn't want to refund me for my horrible experience. A trip I thought would be a nice detox for a stressful point in my life only made it worse. Luckily, my laptop was only like $400. I didn't pack any expensive clothing, but it was still the scariest experience of my life. There is a small part of me that believes the Airbnb host may have something to do with it, because I still have no idea how that guy got into the house.
Jeez. Thoughts, Brody?
So a few years back, after some friends and I graduated high school, we celebrated in the White Mountains National Forest Reserve. We only lived 2 or so hours away, so it wasn't much of a hike. We all packed inside my friend Alexis's car. Also with us was my friend Rob, his girlfriend Stephanie, and our friend Kelly. Alexis's car was a Hyundai Accent, so a very small vehicle. We didn't pack much. We were headed to this Airbnb in Carroll, New Hampshire at the height of the summer. It was a gorgeous drive. Once we got to the house, it was just as depicted in the photos, only the pictures didn't include the shambling-looking shed next to the house. It seemed like it had seen better years. I probably could have knocked it down myself. Alexis joked around that maybe some old, crazy guy lived in there, and that's why the place was so cheap. But we all
Es
left
un
it all
enorme
and
gusto
unpacked our
recibirlos en
things.
esta gran cita
I'll be
del
honest,
fútbol, un
I was
evento de
really into
máxima
Alexis,
calidad.
and I think
Mi
she
nombre
was
es
into me,
Fernando Palomo
on
y
account
el
that
de
she
mi
said we should share a
comentarista
bed.
de hoy, el Mario
What
We're
Marito.
soaking up
the?
the third
Y hoy
bedroom
tenemos
with
un
two-door seats
partido
on
de
the
las finales de
outside,
Food
and it had a
Champions
perfect view of that
y
old
será,
shed.
Marito, de esos
So she didn't
partidos
want to
que se
sleep
quedan
there. She wouldn't
guardados
let
en la
me.
memoria.
We both
Gracias,
put our
Fernando.
things in the
La
living
verdad
room
que
with
es
the pull-out
un
couch our bed.
placer otra vez
Not
estar
much
acá
happened the first night.
compartiendo con vos
A
un
little later,
partido
we all
que me
sat in the hot
parece
tub in the
que va a
garage
quedar
right
en
after
los
dinner.
anales de la historia.
Alexis sat next to me and
Busca.
faced the woods
Hasta
while
parece
Rob and his
fácil con un
girlfriend were
arquero
opposite
así.
us. Rob's girlfriend couldn't step completely into the water on account of the stitches she just got. Stephanie and I were always good friends and carried on with stories and joked about high school, sipping on our potentially illegally acquired booze. Kelly, on the other
El
hand, was
Dinamo
changing
pondrá la
with us.
siguiente formación en la
Rob
cancha.
kicked my leg
Courtois
onto
bajo
the water
palos.
and winked,
Hierro
seeing how
trabajará
close
con
Alexis was
Paolo
getting to
Maldini
me.
en el trabajo
But that wasn't
defensivo
too much of
y
a
el
deal.
ataque es de lujo
We
con
tried to
Ferenc
plan out our
Puskás.
next day. We talked about hiking from Mount Washington and the Blue
Magnífico
Gorge.
donde coloca el balón para generar
After a
una
good
jugada
soak,
peligrosa.
I eased into bed with Alexis and we
La
watched Rick
pelota
and Morty
sigue.
for a while until the clock struck 2
Así
a.m.
se
and we sat
defiende,
outside.
señoras y
The
señores.
stargazing here was supposed to be amazing.
En pantalla
A
se
bit
puede
later,
ver la
Kelly tagged
alineación
along
de
with
los
us.
visitantes.
At the deck
Puskás.
was hard to
Apenas se va
explain.
por arriba el
In
balón.
front of the house was this huge deck that we were sitting on. It was pitch black and no cars were around. More or less, we were in the middle of nowhere. No one really understands true silence until you're away from cars or planes for that matter. The sky was brightly lit, purple, blue, full of stars. Kelly hushed me one time. Just a few feet away from the porch, she heard some crunching, as if something was approaching the deck. There was definitely something walking out there. I waved it off as a raccoon or fox, until the steps sounded heavy, and I looked at Alexis. The fear began to set in, as I noticed her gaze was looking towards the old shed, where the footsteps had began. Quickly, I ushered the girls into the cabin and locked all the doors. I tried to explain to them that it's still possibly an animal, especially if animals had taken over that old shed. Easily, both of them calmed down. Kelly walked back into her room, and I again laid down beside Alexis. The next morning, I woke up to Rob and his girlfriend cooking breakfast in the kitchen, which was just across the room from Alexis and I. We had a big day planned out. We did quite a lot of hiking, with most of us forgetting what had transpired last night, other than Alexis.
Con el
When we came back from hiking, Alexis suggested exploring the old shed that was beside the house. Now that it was daylight, nothing that bad could happen, right? And I'll be honest, I didn't want to, but I didn't want Alexis to think I was a wuss. We opened the screen door, investigating the first room. There was an old, rickety rocking chair. It seemed it might break if I tried to sit in it. The next door had one of those brass doorknobs, but it was rusted and dented. I looked at Alexis before grabbing the door, and she groaned as she opened the door. There wasn't much to the room. The floor was dirt. There was dirt-caked windows and some trash on the floor. Alexis made a point that it smelt of cigarette smoke. It may have been the designated smoking spot in the Airbnb. We both shrugged it off and joined the others out back. Rob was starting a fire. Some typical conversation was going on. Rob poked fun at Alexis and I. The sun set, and I turned off the floodlight out back to make the ambiance of our fire nicer. Some chuckles and stories are passed around, Rob and I boasting about our feats and whatnot. Then there grows a silence. That same crunching from last night is heard behind us, just against the tree line, except it was faster and headed in our direction. And just like that, there was a flash of green light lighting up the entirety of the backyard for just a moment. Whatever was running towards us halted, but my thoughts were ruptured by Stephanie's screams as she bolted towards the house. Behind us, a blood-curdling cry or yelp was heard, a deafening sound that at first we thought was a siren. I instantly stood up, yelling for everyone to get inside. Stephanie must have saw whatever it was that made that cry. In my bolt, I accidentally knocked over Kelly, who hadn't gathered the entire scene yet. I turned around to help her up. Rob was already halfway to the house. I ran to help Alexis gather our food items. Last thing we wanted if it was a bear for them to stay any longer. After that, I rushed Alexis to the back door, where Rob was waiting for us with some kind of bear spray. I already at this point had my Bowie knife out. I commanded him to go in, but he yelled at me to go in because he's got the range. The two of us saw this black mass walking along the outskirts of our fire. We didn't stay long enough to find out what it was. After meeting the girls in the living room, we called the police immediately. The officer reported to the house and looked all around with his flashlight, finding nothing. He clarified to us that the flash was due to lightning striking a nearby power line or transformer. As for the thing, he said it was likely a fisher cat or something. But Stephanie said that she saw a man, hunched over with a cloak or blanket hung over him. Least to say, we didn't stay the next night over. The sheer paranoia of someone or something stalking us in the woods was reason enough. To say the least, we haven't returned to the mountains since. Who knows what's crawling around in those woods.
What? Hallo? Wieder nachzugucken? Oh.
en esta reta, sigue abajo Dinamo. Mane. Defiende bien para recuperarla. Qué bien que han llegado ese balón, era peligroso. Regresa al arco sin dificultad. Cristiano Ronaldo. Solo tiene a uno para vencer, la tiene. ¡Se viene! Para ampliar diferencia, para ampliar la confianza. Hemos visto ya 4 goles ahí, la pizarra 3-1. Limpia entrada, gran elegancia. Y parecía buena la jugada. Así terminan los primeros 45.
Karen was diagnosed at 17 months with eosinophilic esophagitis.
Least taking a nearby power line or transformer. As for the thing, he said it was likely a fish or cat or something. But he said that she saw a man hunched over with a clue to us that the flash was due to lightning striking a nearby power line or transformer. As for the thing, he said it was likely a fish or cat or something. But he said that she saw a man hunched over with a cloak or blanket hung over him. Least to say, we didn't stay the next night over. The sheer paranoia of someone or something stalking us in the woods was reason enough. To say the least, we haven't returned to the mountains since. Who knows what's crawling.
Ahí se viene, ya ha comenzado el segundo tiempo.
Esperemos, Fernando, o espero yo que este segundo tiempo sea totalmente diferente.
Chiellini. Cristiano termina perdiendo el balón. Matteo Politano. Buena decisión de la referee, esta falta.
Not again. Oh shit, not once but twice.
Ha dado una clase magistral de cómo pegarle a la pelota. 3-2 en la pizarra, vaya festival de gol. Joao Cancelo. El pase va por arriba y lleva peligro. Una jugada que prometía, sancionado bien el offside por la referee.
Hay quienes son especialistas y hay quienes viven prácticamente en fuera de juego. La árbitra bien, pero muy bien ubicada, cobra la posición adelantada y ahí se termina.
La tribuna que quiere arco. ¡Y cayó! Poco le duró la alegría, al contrario. Ha decidido el entrenador realizar un cambio. ¿Se imaginaban un partido con tanto gol? Atento, qué buena pelota. Pero no lo hace bien. Se viene el remate. Era su doblete, pero se ha quedado en manos del arquero.
Se quedó helado.
Y ahí se viene el tiro de esquina, la Caldera. Vaya peligro que llevaba ese cabezazo y lo ha atrapado como si nada. En el área Davis para recibir. Flojito despeje. Se terminó el peligro. Atento, buen pase. Se viene el gol. ¡Ojo! Se terminó todo en ataque. Saca bien la pelota desde el fondo este equipo. Mbappé. De aquí en más, 30 minutos le quedan al partido. Se lo clava, lo gana. Ataja, Courtois y sigue el juego. Ahí va Cristiano. Buena posibilidad para una contra ahora. Siguen con la posesión de la pelota. Esto será lateral. Se viene atacando, no está solo. Ahí la tiene Alisson sin drama. El jugador que ha perdido la pelota, pero ahora no hay dueño. Matteo Politano. Y tras la barrida, saque de manos. Se fue la pelota, ya sabe lo que se viene. Chiellini. Antonio Di Natale. Totò Di Natale. Muy buena barrida, gana de nuevo el balón. Este pase lleva peligro. Mbappé. Brillante la tarea del defensor para tapar este centro. Matteo Politano. Con esto rompe el empate, se viene. Mario, queda claro que quería tirarle la vaselina, ¿no?
La técnica la dejó en el vestuario.
Ha llegado bien al juego del contrario. Ya entramos en el último cuarto de hora de partido. Giorgio Chiellini. Politano ahora. Se ha quedado muy bien con la pelota. Harry Kewell. Ha mandado un gran pase. Ahí están rechazando la pelota, no pasa nada con esto. Se puede venir la contra, ojo. Mira lo que es la precisión en el fútbol, se corta la contra. Se están metiendo en el último tercio con la victoria en la cabeza. Sí que tiene ojo de águila la refería pitador Sae. El peligro hasta ahí llegó. Kewell. Alphonso Davies. Podría contar con espacio de sobra para seguir. Ahí va Cristiano. ¡Le pega! Se mantiene el empate gracias a este formidable arquero.
Shut the fuck up. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Nigga, shut the fuck up.
Capacidad impresionante para aguantar todo lo que le están tirando.
Ha llegado la hora de los cambios. Decide jugar en corto el córner. Recibe Hewitt. Mbappé la tiene. Recibe Virgil van Dijk. ¿Se acuerdan que había metido ya no más? ¿Será que en esta jugada van y lo ganan? Van Dijk.
Nigga, shut the fuck up.
Le están dando un minuto y medio al compromiso. Mbappé. Todo esto termina en empate. La referí que ahora le está abriendo la puerta al tiempo extra.
Nope.
Shut the fuck up.
No han sido suficientes
Yo, I'm my bitch.
saquen distancia. Ahora, a los tiempos extra. Viene ahí el arquero para sacar el balón. A continuación el lateral. Muy buen pase entre líneas, gran visión. Si lo clava, lo gana. Se acercaron a la línea de gol y estuvo cerca también Alisson. Va la pelota desde el córner a la olla. Desde el córner hasta el arquero. Un paso nada más. Mbappé. Centro de Mbappé al área. Despejan bien ese centro. Ojo que pueden pensar en la contra desde acá. Pero la estrategia defensiva neutraliza el ataque. Esta es clara, posición adelantada. Y míralo cómo se ve el muchacho atacando. Puede llegar tranquilidad con esta recuperación de balón. Oportunos estuvieron.
Puzzle.
Ahí tiene con quién apoyarse.
Yo.
Hermosa asistencia y peligro. Pelotón que acaba de sacar.
Vaya tajada que hizo este monstruo.
Mbappé. Esta es una entrada salvadora. Esa pelota ha salido al lateral. roja le queda un moretón. Ahí tiene de nuevo la posesión de la pelota. Y hasta acá llegamos con el primer tiempo extra. Esto sigue empatado.
Shut the fuck up.
Por ahora todo viene muy parejo y se viene la hora de la verdad. Buscas. Bien ahí el guardameta evitando el peligro.
Esto sigue siendo empate y gracias al arquero.
Se incomodó, llegó la marca y así nomás se incomodó, el balón se fue. Le está quedando la pelota de nuevo. El equipo que quiere dar el batacazo emprende el embestido en los últimos minutos. Ahora tienen la posesión. 8 minutitos están quedándole al partido. Y ahí nomás el arranque de una nueva jugada. Tiene la pelota y cuenta con opciones. Buen corte justo a tiempo. En 6 minutos más se termina el tiempo extra. Xavi. Es desciende como ahí recuperan la pelota en su área. Ahí están buscando el contraataque. Ha picado esa pelota. Cortesía del equipo rival, ha llegado un peluchito el arquero. Cuidado que hay peligro. Va bien abajo a defender a saque lateral. Gran presión en el ataque, ojo. Un pase al área que no llega a nada. Fácil el disparo y ya sabe, no le llegó como un peluchito. Se levanta el cartel, le dan un minuto más a este compromiso. Este encuentro sigue. Cuánta presión cuando llega a patear el primero de los penales. Formidable, si hay golazos de penal son así. Brillante manera de cobrar el penal. Aparecen los flashes ya como si faltaran ingredientes para poner. Y marca desde los 12 y pasó. La tapa el arquero.
Pues bien se tiró.
¡Qué bien ha clavado ese penal! Lo que estará pasando por la cabeza de este jugador ahora. Mirá dónde metió esa pelota, ahí donde se pierden las llaves. Así lo convierte. Tiene un costal pesado sobre sus hombros. Sabe que si no anota, esto es para irse a tirar a la cama y llorar, de verdad.
Es increíble lo que falla este jugador. La tranquilidad fue la del arquero esta vez.
You my man.
Got the live stream. I scored 2 free kick goals on this nigga. If you want to learn how to take free kicks, you can see right there on the live stream. I took them both with Busquitas. Jesus. Go to the live stream. Look where the fuck I put the shot at. Live stream. That's a banger. It's a banger right there. My nigga, you need to see this free kick, my nigga. Deadass, I sent you the lead. Just look at it. I'm replaying it as we speak. And not once, but twice. I learned how to do that shit with Busquitos already. I learned how to do that shit with
Damn.
No, this one though. Exactly top left. No, this one though. Exactly top left.
No.
There is no way.
God.
That's on that placement.
God.
Oh, look how he missed the last penalty. Oh my god.
Damn.
Almost. You can rewind that Lottie so you can see how to do it right there with Busquitos. Sheesh. 500 games though. That's
What?
hero.
Sheesh.
Club legend. You don't want to get rid of the Natalie.
How much does it go for?
Yeah, like 400. 390. 380 probably now. And I got like 100. There's a good left winger. You're left. Yeah. No one knows like what it's like to be me. Oh yeah, I have that Tadic card too. It's probably followed. That folder. 82 physical. What the fuck? His 86 strength. He's buff as buff. Oh, what the fuck? Nigga, why you moaning like that? Nigga, shut up. I sound like me when you're not giving me that time.
No one knows like me.
My nigga, shut up. My nigga, you're gonna get me copy. Copy then. Whatever that shit.
Oh, fuck.
Si nosotros estamos contentos otra vez de estar juntos, me imagino el público que nos acompaña. Es un partido para no perdérselo.
Se asoman y la ve clara. Y cambia de posesión ante el ataque. El Dinamo pondrá la siguiente formación en la cancha. Courtois bajo palos.
Ay, 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 esto podría ser gol.
Se le fue la oportunidad, ahora es saque de arco.
Jesus, what Cafu? And Jorginho?
Acá cantamos gol.
I need that Jorginho.
Ahí tiene el empate.
Penalty. Dale roja, Puyol, vamos, dale roja, Puyol.
El penal, la pena de una tarjeta amarilla.
Dale roja, Puyol. Vamos, boludo, vamos. Juega bonito.
Pizarra por ahora 1-1. Bien ahí para quedarse de nuevo con la pelota y en su propio sector.
Dimitri Payet. What I say back with toss?
Ahí va a meter el córner.
What I had it by Kunde. Kunde, stop being a black monkey, my nigga.
Sigue lejos en la pizarra. Politano. Cortando bien ese ataque, Marito. Con Di Natale. Ojo el remate.
Ooh, Phoebe, look at the goal I just scored. Are you still on my live stream? Ah, you're a fake ass nigga. You got off, huh? Bitch ass nigga.
What?
Go back a little bit. Go back a little bit on that live stream. There's a
That shit
banger I
whack as
scored.
fuck. I saw that shit was whack as
Nah,
fuck.
me la pelas, puto. Was good with that one. I told you that should be working.
Dude, whack as fuck.
How did I score them?
The little,
Si la pelota la
little
tiene este
gay ass shit.
equipo, el rival no le
Nah.
puede hacer daño. Esta es una cátedra de fútbol. Juguetea con el rival a puro toque.
It was the second goal.
Dejó en el camino la marca. Le sacaron la pelota y lo dejaron viendo estrellitas. Buscas. Avanza Politano.
Otra vez vuelven a perder la marca y quedan mal parados.
Maravilloso como lo tapa. Politano. Muy buena tajada.
Oh, they can't do shit to Puritano. Nigga, that shit was a banger. You got shit to say on that one, fuck boy. Fucking Kunde, bro. That's his gold card.
Gran el movimiento del arquero que evita que el golpe sea mayor.
Hey man, look at this. If you're watching that, I can score off the free kick too, homie. Bro. What you got on me, homie? What you got on me, homie? Huh? Ooh, okay.
Politano. Giorgio Chiellini.
What the fuck are you doing, Buscas?
Matteo Politano.
Oh, what a save by Schmeichel.
Impide el segundo gol del partido.
Los nervios lo traicionaron.
Y ahí se viene el tiro de esquina en la Caldera. Un tiro sin mayor trascendencia.
Bro, literally set him up.
Ahora Payet con una gran chance. Se escapa la pelota. Braco.
Fucking hero, my goal.
Mal despeje, continúa la jugada. Sí, Valverde. La tiene Jensinho. Atento.
Bro, fucking Jorginho, bro.
Con mucha potencia. Estaba cerca.
La verdad que la distancia era para pegarle de esa manera, ¿eh?
Bruh.
Se pasó, ¿eh? Mucha fuerza le dio.
Chance para Gobú.
Sheesh.
Continuamos en esta recta. Sigue abajo Dinamo.
Nah, Tim, you gotta do better. What's up with that nigga?
Gobú. Mira qué bien cómo sacó la pelota.
Give me a foul, senor, please. Give me a free kick.
Ferland Mendy. El equipo local que cae por ahora ya cerca del entretiempo deberán ajustar las estrategias y mejorar.
Hay que ver y corregir los errores cometidos en estos primeros 45 minutos para que este equipo, que lo puede hacer, estoy seguro, dar vuelta al resultado, lo tendrá en sus manos. Ahora, cuidado con cometer más errores. Es increíble la motivación que tienen estos jugadores por el aliento del público.
No hay esfuerzo alguno después de ese córner. Neymar. Valverde. Con alta probabilidad de pegar un buen susto. Avanza este equipo. Pero queda neutralizado ante una muy buena defensa. Buscas. Se ha terminado el dominio. Busca uno en quien apoyarse. Atento con el pase.
Bro, he's offside. How the fuck is he not offside?
Y poquito a poco
Son bumbo ese, nigga.
A este ritmo van a marcar todavía más goles. Nos ponemos 4-2. Este para Ney le va a dar. Ataja Courtois y sigue el juego. Los hinchas no lo pueden creer, se le ha ido.
Da lo mismo que vaya al medio campo o que vaya al ángulo. El gol es gol y ya está. No sé por qué hizo eso.
Así llegamos al cierre de los primeros 45. Acaba de comenzar el segundo tiempo. El Dinamo lo está perdiendo. Buena forma de cortar el ataque.
Wow.
Politano. Ahí están de nuevo con Puskas.
I hit the fucking crossbar, Crody.
No hay nada acá, no pasa nada. A otra cosa. Se te ponen muy bien en el juego.
Vamos,
Y el
sí.
equipo sigue atacando, pero el arco se ha convertido en un aliado de este otro equipo.
Se lo mira como. Mira la pelea. Tampoco Courtois, la pelota no sale.
It's like my niggas see Payet and they're like, nah, fool, I'm not gonna get him. Straight on that.
Corner al corazón del área. Sacó el balón en la línea. Antonio Di Natale. Se frenó toda la jugada.
Los visitantes no le están prestando la pelota a los locales. Esto es apretar bien arriba, no le dan ventaja, al contrario, y pueden seguir sumando.
A ver si consiguen ampliar la ventaja. Chance para Gomú. Ha cortado bien esa. Mateo Politano. Buena pelota en la chica. Y ahí la agarró.
Ooh, what a fucking banger by Busquitas.
¡Qué manera de extenderse en el aire para prender una pelota memorable! Uno de los mejores goles que me dan en la campaña. Neymar fue.
Oh my fucking god.
Se ponen dos arriba. Este partido lo tienen de su lado. 5-3. Alguien les dice que tienen que parar ya. Gran entrada y ahí tiene la redonda suya. Al piso va y saque lateral. Payet. Joao Mení con la número 5. Es muy difícil que el rival pueda hacerles algo cuando no tiene la pelota, con la balanza en todo sentido inclinada a favor de este equipo. Han hecho bien para quedarse de nuevo con la pelota en su campo. Ojito, es Neymar quien la lleva. La quiere Goku y así le pega la pelota. Tapa muy bien el disparo.
Un golazo. La del arquero fue magistral.
Lo hizo bien, sí, pero capaz si lo ponen a prueba ahora. Y ahí están, moviendo la pelota, tocando para jugar. Atento que desde ahí le puede pegar. Ahí la lleva bien estadita la pelota. Es un enorme gusto recibirlos en esta gran cita del fútbol, un evento de máxima calidad. Tendremos un encuentro de contra el Dynamo. Y te digo que tenemos por delante un lindo partido, ¿eh? Los dos equipos han venido a darlo todo. Con este 11 arrancan Otters. Bajo palos estará Alison Becker. Ferland Mendy trabajará junto a Frimpong abajo en zona defensiva. El astro brasileño Garrincha saldrá con Vinicius como extremos. Y la amenaza para el arco rival descansa en esa dupla ofensiva. El Dinamo pondrá la siguiente formación en la cancha. ¡Qué bien que me huele esta jugada, Fernando! Estábamos casi cantándolo y lo tapó Alisson. No ha pasado desapercibida la presencia de Garrincha en el terreno de juego. Yo creo que hay pocas palabras para definir lo que es este jugador. Porque tiene criterio, ambición, y cuando estas dos se juntan, bueno, es explosivo. Tiene una dinámica de juego impresionante. Intentó lo que parecía imposible, Mario.
Y cuando a uno se le acaban las ideas, la jugada la tiene que terminar de alguna manera.
Ferenc Puskás. Otra pelota que va para Chiellini. Puskás. Una pena, se acaba de escapar el primero.
Si la primera la manda a guardar, yo creo que sería lo mejor, pero aparecerán otras oportunidades.
Florian Wirtz. A ver qué destino tiene este ataque. Acá con el trabajo. ¡Qué grande que ha estado! ¡Tiburón enorme, Courtois! Y ahora tiene la posesión. ¿Qué van a hacer desde acá?
Y la gente lo huele, ¿eh? Cree que está muy cerca de marcar el equipo y por eso los apoya.
Interceptan bien la pelota. ¡Ay, qué pena lo que se acaba de perder! Estábamos todos festejando ya. Díganle adiós a la pelota. Ahí termina la jugada, parece.
Bueno, señores, si esto termina en empate, es milagroso, ¿eh? Bueno, mire, qué gran oportunidad para el equipo, Fernando.
Impresionante cómo llegó a
Vamos.
picar el balón. Y es que seguimos con el partido 1-0.
Vamos, Pusquitas.
Hasta ahí llegaron, se frustró el peligro. Di Natale. Supera bien la marca. Plasticidad se va lejos del arco igual.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. Come on, God, faggot.
Terminamos, Tintos. Calentamos la garganta, empezamos a gritar.
Ayun.
Tremendo
No?
peligro.
Ayun, man.
Join, faggot.
Qué buena forma de
Nigga,
detener el
drink what?
contraataque.
I love you.
Pero no puede poner en
Oh, you
riesgo
in
a su
Call of Duty?
equipo. Tiene que pedir el cambio por la lesión.
Hold on, I'm in the game.
Así se juega el fútbol. Toque tras toque tras toque. Venían bastante bien, pero se la cortaron.
Seven smash open, you know me.
Deja atrás a la defensa. Se viene una buena oportunidad. Ahí
You
está.
know me, cousin.
Busca. Lo hizo cañoncito. Pum. De pie el estadio. De pie y ovación para el húngaro. Contundente intercepción. Mendy. Ha barrido muy bien, sin falta, elegante. Ahí están filtrando la bocha. Ahí lo controla y hay peligro.
Some say love. He's gonna rage quit at the 35th minute. Look.
Espectacular para definir y dejar un
Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here, yes, sir. Nigga, you're the only one on Call of Duty. Fuck you, me, fuck boy. Fuck are we gonna play, nigga?